What's up, y'all? This is Osekre's vibe. This is a test episode because I just got tired of trying to go live and not actually going live. Um, this has been a problem. Like I've been trying to go live for so long. I have videos of you know trying to go live and not actually putting them up live. So this is a problem that I just got tired of, and I just decided, you know what, today we are just gonna shoot it, and whatever happens happens, right? So here we are. This is Osekre's vibe. My name is Osekre, obviously, and this is my show. So just stay tuned. We are gonna talk about a few fun things and whatnot. I introduce the show and the concept. I, Listen, I've been trying to flash this thing out for weeks, maybe months. Okay. And every time I think it's going to be about this, it becomes about that. And I think it's going to be about that. It's going to, like, I thought it was going to be a jollof show. Then it was like, well, but I actually don't cook. I'm now learning to cook. So what am I going to be talking about on a jollof show, right? So then it became about, okay, what are the things that I love to do? What are the things that I'm passionate about? What are the things that I find exciting? So it's like, I love marketing. I love the stock market. I love startups. I love venture capital, culture. I love Africa. I love Black people. I love allies, but I also love talking about racists and sort of exposing them. So, then it became about, okay, you love all these things. I love sports. I love the NBA, I love soccer. So it's like, okay, you cannot talk about everything, right? And so the last few weeks has just been about, okay, how do I figure out what I need to like really sort of like focus in as the thing that I want to at least start with, even if I want to talk about all these things, right? I love music, I love punk rock, I love life, I love women, I love money. It's like, geez, bro, like, how do we make this show about something that is like one of the things that you're most passionate about, and we can consistently talk about that? So then I watered it down, and then we came to, okay, why don't we talk about startup culture? Why don't we talk about the stock market? Why don't we talk about marketing? Like, you cannot have a conversation with me and not have me talk about marketing. That is like cheating you out of like something that I could be talking about and provide some value, right? But then it was also like, but I don't really want to be like all these other shows that are out there, right? And then I just realized the only way you don't become like all the shows out there is to not become like other people, is to just be yourself, right? And then so then it was like, okay, what does that even mean? Like, what does that look like? Because to me, being myself it's literally being all these things that I've just been telling you that I want to talk about and do, right? So um oh, then I got banned on Facebook because I put up a picture. No, it was a video of a beautiful like proposal, like this beautiful Black couple, and I thought it was amazing. But apparently, someone else owned rights to it, and the couple in the video didn't even know that the videographer had rights on it. But then they got like a free photo shoot for their like engagement proposal. So anyway, so then I was away for 30 days. I didn't have access to my Facebook. I didn't have access to any of my communities that I'm connected to. So yeah, that slowed down the momentum. I'm not making excuses. I've just been on this journey, just like trying to flash this thing out. So here we are. This is the first episode that is really not about anything that I intend to really be talking about. It's actually about me trying to be up here and be on here. I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that actually have similar sentiments as mine. It's like you've been trying to go live, you've been trying to do a concept for a show, you've been like, I don't want to be like everyone's going live and it's getting boring, it's just everyone being the same, blah, 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 right? But then it's like, if you have a community of folks, that sort of engage things that you post from time to time, it actually doesn't hurt showing your face from time to time, right? So, I'm here just like, all right, let me show my face. Let me just tell you guys about my struggle and what I've been dealing with, and me just trying to figure out what it means or looks like to actually like go live, and see if there are some people out there that actually feel the same way. Real quick, I want to shout out Kofi Honu, who jumped on here to do a test with me, but couldn't stay on long enough to sort of share this struggle with me and with you. But Kofi was awesome because he gave me some really great feedback, because earlier on the lighting was so skewed that my beard basically, like, you couldn't see the contrast between the different shades, right? And so it almost felt like my beard blended into the like into this darkness around here and then into the shirt, right? And so it was like, oh dude, like your lighting is all messed up and whatnot. So we literally like had to put in some reflectors and some extra lights and adjust the camera positions and all that kind of stuff, just to like get everything positioned in a way to make, like, now you see contrast, right? Like now you see, oh, white teeth, pink lips. Don't worry, I've been teased about my lips for so long, it doesn't matter. Dark beard, brownish dark skin, and then a dark shirt with white spots. So yeah, this is all stuff that I didn't think about when I was thinking about I wanted to go live and talk to people about things that I have on my mind, and to also hear what they have to say so we can have online conversations, which is what this is all really is about, right? So yeah, that's been the struggle. I know it doesn't look like a struggle right now as I'm telling you this, but I can tell you for a fact it's been a struggle just trying to get on here and just trying to make this happen. And also, like, before, it was like it was like this studio-ish. I mean, I guess it's still a studio-ish studio, but like before it was like all these things, and now it feels intimate. It's like the lights are kissing me, literally. Like I feel them on my face, and everything is close in, and it feels intimate and whatnot. But hey, listen, man, I'm just glad that I can be on here and I can, set this thing up in a way where I can share thoughts and ideas and just things that I'm seeing and thinking about and reflecting on with you, and just going through the motions of figuring out what the agenda is. It's like these days you gotta have an agenda for everything. Like you just can't be, right? Like you hit a girl up, you gotta have a reason for hitting her up. It just can't be like, yo, I'm just checking on you. I haven't heard from you in a minute. I was seeing you in my feed for a minute. I just want to see how you're doing. Like, it's crazy times these days, and you just checking on people. Like you just can't anymore. Like it's like everything must have an agenda. So I'm supposed to have an agenda, but here's the thing, man. I don't have an agenda, but I have some things that I want to talk about that could be the agenda, right? I want to. So in the process of like watering down all these things, shout out to the homie Timothy, because he and I have been having conversations about this, just trying to figure out, like, and one of the things that was really cool in one of my conversations with Timothy, which was really helpful, was like I realized that I had all these topics, but they were so like random. They were just like so random. And it was like, how, I got to think about a cyclical part of this process, right? And also just like the staying power of some of the things that I want to talk about, in terms of just like the shelf life of the topics that I had in mind. And that was helpful. That was really useful. So shout out to Timothy. Timothy is going to be up here sometime when I start featuring guests. And so we'll just do a thing where I bring in some guests and we talk about some of the things that they care about, some of the cool things that they are working on, and just things that we are all passionate about, right? So, like I said, my name is Osekre. This is Osekre's Vibe. This is going to be like my little thing that I do where I get to show my face and just hang out with all of y'all just for like a few minutes once a while, and just get to reflect on things happening in our communities, things that are happening around the world, especially things happening in Africa. Obviously, Ghana Jollof in the house. Hey, Ghana Jollof in the house. Yeah, what up? What up to the Niger haters in the back? Yeah, what up? The funny thing about most of the Niger people that I meet, they always wish I was Nigerian, but bro, yeah, it ain't happening. Not in this life or the next one. It ain't happening. So you get a little water up because you're a neighbor, but yeah, you ain't as fly. So yeah, man. So just say what's up, just trying to go live just to go live. It's a struggle, bro. It's a struggle, but just trying to go live and just let folks know that I'm cooking up some plans for the platforms, trying to bring some things up here so we can see things happening in our community, feature folks that are starting businesses, projects, startups, all the fun stuff, folks that are getting funding, folks that are scaling. And I think I'm going to be biased towards like folks that are in the business space because that I want to talk about things that I understand and know a bit more. I'm also just like paper trading hard. Like, those of us that are not like rich, we don't have money to be throwing at game stonks, right? We just, yeah. So I'm just going to be sharing things that I'm doing on paper trading for those that are interested in talking about the stock market to begin with. And we can just give each other tips for what it's worth. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know anything about any of these things, but these are things that we could be talking about because that is sort of like, those are some of the things that are happening right now that intersect with the way we live. So, hey, why not, right? What else? We can be talking about some marketing stuff. I think I know a little bit about marketing. I might have a thing or two to drop or share from time to time. So stay tuned. To be honest, like you don't want to miss out anytime you see me go live. Like, please don't even like second guess yourself or question it. Just jump in, because bro, it's gonna be like all these nuggets getting dropped out here that you wouldn't want to miss out on. And I have mad love for folks. Like, I don't want you missing out on like precious, wonderful things, right? So, yeah, my hair, like this part. Wait, hold on. Like this thing is always this thing not hanging and that side hanging is like bothering me so much. So let me see if I can't fix it. Sorry, let me yeah, it's a one guy studio out here. We don't have any hair people out here, so let me just fix this. I just want a little balance because like this side is hanging. Yeah, it's not balancing. It's not, like I'm one of those people, I don't mind. I let things fly, but like sometimes little things bother me. Sometimes, not all the time, bro. Sometimes, so sometimes little things bother me, and this one's bothering me too much. Yo, all right. So, like I was saying, this is Osekre's Vibe. I'm going to be coming on here once a while, just share some tips about startup culture, about marketing, about African startups, entrepreneurship, and just about life. Like we are learning things every day. I think we could just be helping each other with the things that we are learning about life and whatnot. So I'm going to be just asking questions. I like asking questions. I'm going to be bringing some of that so we can just have conversations as a community and exchange ideas and whatnot. And so listen, stay tuned, stick around. Let's do this. Let's just have fun, yo. It's been a minute, and I'm sorry it's just taking so long to just like flash this out. Like some of us were made that way. That is, that's the way we just our minds work. We take time to go through things and understand, so that when we start talking, we know what we are talking, or we know, why it is that we are talking, right? So yeah, we're here. I'm here. Let's do this. Let's take this thing to the next level, y'all. Let me know, like, some things that you like to hear me talk about. If it's something that I know something about, I'll try to say what I know about it. If it's something that I don't know anything about, I'm gonna find someone that knows something about it, bring them here, and we'll talk about it. But y'all just, like, stay tuned. Take care of yourselves. Go get your shot if you're into that kind of thing. If you're not, please be safe. But I just can't wait for things to open up, so we can just, like, get out there and do things, right? So if my Jollof Festival folks that are here, shout out Afropolitan Insight folks, shout out Ankara Bazaar folks, shout out obviously our Sacres Vibe. My joint, that's where most of the action also happens with what I do. But I go in and out of these spaces because this is all family, this is all community, this is all sister platform. So I like to mingle, because I'm still single. Oh, you see what I did there? You see what I did there? You see what I did there? So yeah, man, I might probably drop a rhyme or two from time to time, when I'm in my element. Okay, so stay tuned for that as well. But hey, it's all good. It's a beautiful day out there, out here, and I hope it's beautiful where you are as well. But I just came live just to go live because I've been talking about it for so long, and I just wanted to do it. So I'm just happy that I'm doing it. I'm happy that you stuck around. Like I said, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. Stay tuned because there's a lot of exciting things coming up. I promise I'm going to make it worth your while. All right. So we'll make this happen.